Daniel 3 and Revelation chapter 13. The third chapter of Daniel may be studied with profit in connection with the message referred to in the 13th chapter of Revelation. The principles are the same in both. All the world was called to worship the image set up. Refusing, they would suffer death. In Revelation there is brought to view an image to the beast, governments on earth which will frame laws contrary to the requirements of God. Life and power will be given to this image, and it shall both speak and decree that as many as will not worship it shall be put to death. All, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, will be required to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. Men will be disfranchised for not worshipping this image, for no one will be allowed to buy or sell who has not the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Who will be able to stand the test when this decree to worship the image to the beast is enforced? Who will choose rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season?
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
This is a story seemingly out of science fiction, now becoming a reality in criminal science. It all has to do with this one video on your screen. This man that you see, he's created by artificial intelligence. He is a recreation of someone killed during a road rage incident, in what is believed to be the first time AI has been used for an impact statement during a trial. NewsNation's Caitlin Becker joins us with more. Caitlin, this is truly jaw-dropping. Walk us through what we know about this AI video used in a courtroom.
It's pretty wild to see. I mean, impact statements are so important and crucial for victims of crimes. It's their chance to be able to say their piece, but often the victims are no longer with us. So here we have the situation where after Christopher Pelkey's 2021 death, his sister Stacey Wales struggled to find the right words for her victim impact statement. So she let her brother speak for himself in court. Sort of, with the help of technology.
To Gabriel Horcasitas, the man who shot me. It is a shame we encountered each other that day in those circumstances. In another life, we probably could have been friends. I believe in forgiveness and in God who forgives. I always have, and I still do.
Christopher Pelkey may never have gotten his day in court, but last week, that avatar that you just saw of his did. It's the first time AI technology has been utilized this way inside of a courtroom. The Army vet brought back to life by his sister and her husband, who both work in tech.
I turned to my husband one night and I asked him, I said, Tim, I want you to help me have Chris make his own impact statement at sentencing next week. I know you can do it. I've seen your work. And he says, Stacey, do you know what you're asking me? This is my best friend.
They had just a few days to come up with the 4.5-minute video using photos, old footage, voice recordings, and put that all together with a script of what they believed Pelkey would have said. The result was realistic, like you could see, and it clearly moved the judge, as well as the man charged with shooting Pelkey to death, who could be seen wiping away tears at the hearing. Gabriel Horcasitas, convicted of manslaughter for gunning the 37-year-old down at a red light, he was sentenced to more than 10 years in prison.
I love that AI. Thank you for that. And as angry as you are, and justifiably angry as the family is, I heard the forgiveness, and I know Mr. Horcasitas appreciated it, but so did I.
He heard the forgiveness. Now, within hours of that hearing, the defense filed a notice to appeal. One big point of contention from their perspective, whether that judge relied on the AI video when handing down a sentence.
And I think that's an important fact to bring up. I'm sure there are a lot of concerns of these AI videos being used in court. What do we know about that?
Yeah, I mean, as you heard there, he heard the forgiveness, but he heard the forgiveness through the words of the victim, but they were someone else's words. So there is an ethical gray area there. Now, AI in the legal setting is nothing new. For years, it's been used for research and for preparing cases, but using it to deliver a deceased person's own victim impact statement is unprecedented. And we can tell from just the wording of the appeal in this case that the big issue here is, did the emotion of it influence the judge. Now, some legal experts say that they understand why the family did it, but do warn that technology like this needs to be used carefully, particularly if a jury is involved and they're trying to use it to present evidence.
I think we're going to see this a lot more.
I agree.
Caitlin Becker, thank you so much.